Yeah. Um, I don't know if we've got a perfect recipe either. But I can also separate it into sort of like what's the stuff we look for, and then there's the how do we look for it, which I think are both important.
Sure.
The what we look for, this is my dumb analogy, but this is sort of what works for me, is um, you've got you've got the mountain and you've got the climber. I know you could probably use like the horse or the jockey type thing too. For me, it's always like you got a mountain and you got a climber. The assessment of whether or not the mountain is big enough is pretty easy. Like, this is my upside point, is fairly easy. I mean, sometimes there's some complexities in it and you're trying to figure out how does the business model work and blah, blah, blah. But like, is the mountain big enough is usually a fairly easy inquiry at early stage. So the weight gets put on like, is this the right climber for the job? And the interesting thing about early stage VC too is that the climber is effectively like he or she is telling you the mountain they're going to climb, right? They're literally saying it's this tall and it's this hard and all that.
Yeah.
And so the inquiry is on, is this the right climber for that particular mountain? So the way we think about it is there certainly are, I'd break it in two buckets. There's certainly a set of stuff that we would say, at least, and this is for us too, as I think we would say there's a set of things we look for that we want any entrepreneur we invest in to demonstrate these personality traits, characteristics, abilities. And then there's a set of stuff too, though, that's like specific to the mountain, right? Like if a person is building they tell us the mountain is a enterprise, it's a new fintech company or an enterprise SaaS business. They better be damn well good at like selling. They better have like great commercial acumen. And I mean, like, you're literally like one-on-one sales. You better be engaged when you're talking to them.